Hey, how you doing, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about, is LeBron James the best Laker ever? Now, this has been a question going around ever since LeBron has entered the Lakers franchise and signed with the Lakers. And now, obviously, a lot of OG Lakers fans don't agree with that and do not think at all that he is a best Lakers fan. I'm going to be going into an argument why he is and why he's not, and what I think he has to do, and if I do think he is the best Laker of all time at all. So I'm going to be giving you reasons like why I think he's not the best Laker of all time, why he is, why he could be, and then what I think he has to do to become that. So yeah, so without further ado, without running on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing we're going to get into is pretty much what some of the greatest players to ever put on a Lakers uniform have done. Now, these are only 3 great players. They obviously have many more great players than this. I'm not saying this is the top 3 or anything. I'm just saying these are 3 great players, probably the 3 most memorable players to ever put on a Lakers jersey. So I'm going to be going into what they did. The first player I'm going to be getting into is Kobe Bean Bryant, who was an 18-time All-Star, 2-time scoring NBA champion, 5-time NBA champ, and also in 2005, he averaged 35 points per game, was a 15-time All-NBA player, and a 12-time All-Defensive player. So he was a good offensively and defensive player, and he won the 2007-8 MVP. So obviously, Kobe Bryant, one of the best scorers we've ever seen, one of the best hustlers, just like one of the best players that we've ever seen ever, like top 10 probably ever to exist. He can score, he plays defense, he has probably the most heart any player has ever had on the NBA court, so that's why I have him up there. But the second player I'm going to be getting into is, they were actually teammates for a while, Shaquille O'Neal, and the reason I put him on here is because of his accolades. I mean, the dude's a 15-time All-Star, 4-time NBA champ, and a 14-time All-NBA, 8-time All-Defensive, and 1999 MVP. So he won the MVP. He was an unbelievable defense player, probably the best center to ever live. I don't think there will ever be a center as good as him. I mean, he's just so dominant. You could put like 4 centers on him just to foul him and hope he didn't make it. But at halftime, when you would foul him, he would go up and make the shot anyway. So the free throw, the hack shack just didn't work because of how big he was and how dominant he was. And for how big he was kind of agile. So I mean, he was literally probably the most dominant player ever. Not skill wise, not talent wise, but I mean, just unguardableness in the paint. Like, there's no one in the league that could guard him in the paint. There's, in my opinion, hands down, best center to ever live. Probably no center will ever pass him up. At least not a modern day center, because like now modern day centers are kind of different. So yeah, but I mean, I think Shaq is the best center to ever live, and definitely one of the best players to ever don a Lakers uniform. And then the third and final player I'm going to get into, I'm pretty sure most of y'all saw this coming, Magic Johnson. As I mean, this dude probably has the most accolades and also like the best resume out of the 3 players I've named, as he has a 12-time All-Star, 4-time NBA assist champion, a 2-time steal champion. So I mean, he played lockdown defense, could get his teammates involved on a level we've never seen before. I mean, he's one of the best passers literally ever in the entire league. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone much better. And I mean, this dude won MVP 3 times and was a finals MVP 3 times. So the 5 times he went to the NBA, 5 times he won the NBA championship, he won the MVP 3 times. And now, if any of those stats are wrong, correct me below, but I'm pretty sure most of those are right. So, I mean, those are only 3 great players. There's many more players on that list. I'm not saying that's top 3 or anything like I said earlier, but I mean, to prevent this video from being like an hour long of me just naming out random rewards for the greatest players ever for that don the Lakers uniform, I just picked the 3 most like memorable players in my opinion, at least from my era. I mean, obviously I didn't get to watch Wilt Chamberlain and all of them play, not even Kobe or Shaq, but I mean, at least I got to see their highlights and stuff. I know enough of them to make this video on them. But now the second thing I'm gonna get into is now what LeBron has done. Now that I got into what all they have done, I'm gonna get into what LeBron has done up to this point in his career. And I mean, obviously these are going to probably change after next year, mostly because he's still the best player in the NBA. No telling what he does. He might win MVP this year, so some of these might change by the end of this year. But this is what he has done before his first season as a Los Angeles Laker. He's a 14-time All-Star, 1-time scoring champion, 3-time NBA champ, and has went to the finals 8 times in a row. I mean, pretty much, like, for a long time now, if you're on the LeBron's team, you're going to the finals. Even last year, when a lot of people counted him out, he still beat a much better Celtics team to make it into the finals. And I mean, in game 1, a lot of people would debate that they should have won that one. If they had Kyrie, they probably would have went 3-0 in the first 3 games. So you never know. I mean, LeBron is just that good of a player that when he's on your team, no matter what team he's on, that becomes an instant championship contender. They might not make it to the championship because their team might not be good enough, but I mean, he will never be the problem. I guarantee you. He gets teammates involved, scores. He just does everything, and that's why he's been to 8 finals in a row. He's also a 14-time All-NBA, 6-time All-Defensive Player, and 3 times Final MVP to go along with his 4 league MVPs. Now, don't think I was saying all that about LeBron because I'm a LeBron fan. I mean, I'm obviously a LeBron fan. I just respect greatness, and I just like watching great NBA players, but in no means do I think that LeBron is like I think he's about the second best player to ever live. But I mean, do I think he is the best Laker? I mean, okay, statistically, yes, because he's the second best player ever. But I don't think he's the best Laker yet. I'm not going to say he's the best Laker yet. Only because, I mean, I'm not going to say he's the best Laker when I've never seen him play a minute of Laker basketball. And I'm not a Lakers fan either, so I'm not one of those Kobe fans that are like, LeBron sucks. I don't even want him. Ew. No, like, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's just, I can't say it. I'm sure after this year, if he does a few things, he'll be definitely in the conversation. And then after his 4-year contract, I'm sure a lot of people will be saying he is the best Laker ever. And there'll still be some Kobe fans saying he's not. I mean, it really all depends what he does. But I mean, I just can't say he's the best Laker ever when there's been people like Shaq, Kobe, Magic, Wilt, Kareem, not Kareem. Was it Kareem? I don't know. Anyway, like, I can't say he's the best when they have players like that who literally played almost their entire career as a Laker and, I mean, did excellent things with that franchise. So until I see him do something unbelievable with that franchise, I will not say he's the best Laker ever. I mean, best player to ever be in a Lakers uniform, yes. Best player for the Lakers, no, at least not yet. But now I'm getting into what I think he has to do to become that best Laker ever. Hands down, I think if he manages to somehow pull an NBA Finals out of his anal cavity this year, he is the best Laker ever. I mean, if he manages to beat the Warriors, who just have an all-star starting lineup in Curry, Durant, Clay, Draymond, and Cousins, if they manage to win, somehow make it to the finals, and then they probably play the Celtics this year because the Celtics are probably going to be coming out of the East. So now look, you're going to have a Lakers versus Celtics matchup, and I still think the Celtics are better than the Lakers. So if LeBron is able to carry the Lakers past the Celtics also in the NBA Finals somehow against a better team, and that rivalry would be rekindled, I mean, dude, it would be hands down, he would be the best Laker ever if he did that. Now, I don't think he is going to do that. There's 1% of my mind thinking he could. 99.9999999% is saying there's no way in hell he's not doing it, and that's probably because he probably will not be able to do it. I mean, I highly doubt he's going to be able to do it. Now, people are saying the Cavs supporting cast was better than the Lakers. Besides Kevin Love, no, there is no way. I mean, Rodney Hood's decent, Jordan Clarkson's decent, J.R. Smith, we're not getting into him. I mean, he had a decent one, but I think leaps and bounds, the Lakers are better supporting cast-wise. They have more potential. They have a higher ceiling, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I mean, I don't see him doing that, but if he does manage to win the NBA Finals this year, or at least go to the NBA Finals and face the Celtics and beat the Celtics in the NBA Finals, I would consider him the best Laker ever. But considering he probably will not do that, I'm going to look into next year. Now, next year, a lot of people are saying that Kawhi Leonard is going to go to the Lakers, and if he gets someone like Kawhi on his team, I would have to see him win at least 2 more NBA Finals on his 4-year deal, like the 4-year deal he has right now. I need to see him at least win 2 NBA Finals with the Lakers if he gets someone like Kawhi. And then I can consider him maybe to be the best Laker ever, depending how he wins and who he wins them against and how much he has like an effect on the teams winning and stuff. So I really need to see what he's going to do. But if he can do something along the categories of winning a few NBA Finals, 2, 3, or maybe it's not going to happen, but 4, it's not going to happen. I don't think he's going to win 4. 3 at max. If he manages to win 3 or 2 NBA Finals with him, I could consider that. And if he somehow pulls a 9th straight NBA Finals out of his arse, more power to him. It's not going to happen. But yeah, so hopefully no Lakers fans are ready to lynch me, or Kobe fans are ready to just rip my throat out and say, LeBron's not good. Oh my God. I'm not saying, I think right now LeBron is not the best Laker ever. I mean, I would put him top 20, top 15 maybe. But I mean, I have to see him do something as a Laker to put him in the top 10, top 5. You know what I'm saying? I need to see him do something as a Laker. Now, I'm never saying he's not going to be the best Laker one day, but as of right now, I can't say he is. So yeah, but I want to hear your thoughts and opinions below. Laker fans, any NBA fans, do you think LeBron's the best Laker? Do you think he will be the best Laker? Who do you think the best Laker is? I want to hear all your thoughts and opinions below. And I mean, comment below if you have any video ideas you want to see me make in the future. I mean, y'all been killing the support lately. 330 subscribers right now. Thank y'all so much. Literally want to suck your left toe. That was weird. I'm sorry. Hope you have a blessed day, because I had a blessed day. So y'all need to have a blessed day. Just, need to see tomorrow's video. Goodbye.